What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, updates, predictions, and theories surrounding the upcoming new Dragon Ball series entitled Dragon Ball Super. I really didn't think I was ever going to say new series, man. I really was not expecting for there to be a new series. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we are all going to discuss possible theories for sagas, villains, story, character development, and whatnot. So, we all know that in July of 2015, on Fuji TV, on every Sunday at 9 a.m., the Dragon Ball Super series will be debuting every week, weekly, as a new anime show, and I am very excited. I know you guys are as well, because this is the first time we're going to be getting a new series in 18 years. Think about that for a second. The last time we had a series was Dragon Ball GT, and I am not going to crap all over Dragon Ball GT because I know how many of you guys are fans of Dragon Ball GT, and some people are going to rebuttal about this, but Toei Animation is going to be creating Dragon Ball Super with the overseeing of Akira Toriyama having the final word, and he is going to dictate whether or not things are going to go the way they should, and I'm very happy about that because at least Akira Toriyama is going to be a part of this, so it is going to be canon. It's going to take place after Majin Buu, and there was an article suggesting that there's going to be an enemy that is going to appear who is going to be a lot stronger than Majin Buu. Now, I know how some of you guys might feel right now. You might be saying, oh, well, anybody's stronger than Majin Buu at this point. We have Goku and Vegeta, who reached legendary Super Saiyan God status. We have Beerus and Whis, along with Golden Frieza, who was there at the time. And actually, Golden Frieza was compared to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in suggesting that Frieza, at least Golden Frieza, was supposed to be 2.3 times stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from Dragon Ball GT, which is very interesting. So, but I mean, digressing from the point here. So the question is, who is this enemy? Some people are suggesting that it might be, you know, some sort of being that might be resurrected by the Dragon Balls again, which I really doubt. So guys, if you're hoping and planning on seeing people like Cell or Kid Buu or Bojack or Broly or Haruto God or Janemba come back, just stop now, because those characters will not be coming back. At least that's what I presume. Akira Toriyama might do something completely different and swerve us again. But needless to say, I do feel as if there is going to be somewhat of a God saga going on, because depending whether or not this takes place after Revival of F, before Resurrection of Frieza, before Battle of Gods, after Battle of Gods, needless to say, it's going to happen after Buu, which is going to raise questions. Is the World Martial Arts Tournament episode going to be canon or not? Are they going to completely obliterate the final episode with Goku and Oob, or is Oob going to be in the film again, you know, being featured in the show once more with Pan and everybody? And there were actually some people suggesting how Akira Toriyama might change that. He might not even include Oob. What would be the point of including him when you have Goku and Vegeta, who have now mastered their Super Saiyan God abilities and are now on the same level? We have Gohan, who, even though they've nerfed him, he's still the most powerful being in the universe aside from, you know, Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, and Oob. Excuse me, Whis. I don't know why I just said Oob. But yeah, so the new enemy, it could be a rogue god. And the reason why I say that is because if you go back and watch the ending of Battle of Gods, which I highly suggest you guys to do right now, so go on ahead and open up a new tab, go to youtube.com, type in Battle of Gods ending, and just listen to what Beerus tells Goku. He tells him that there are other realities and universes out there that have spawned warriors even stronger than they are. So does that mean that one of those entities from a different reality is going to enter their universe and cause havoc, therefore putting Goku and Vegeta through the, you know, ultimate test of having to stop him? Are we ever going to see Beerus unleash 100% of his full power? Are we ever going to see fusion? That is a very interesting question, because a lot of people have been talking about how Whis kept suggesting that, and towards the end of Revival of F, both Goku and Vegeta agreed that they will never ever work together as Saiyans. So I mean, even though that is their pride getting in the way, in terms of them ever having to work together by any means of fusion, Potara, or Metamorph, we might not ever see Goku and Vegeta fuse again unless it's a very drastic situation. Unless, of course, we have some sort of villain out there who is exponentially stronger than anybody from Universe 7. That is the only way I would see Goku and Vegeta combining their powers, if there happened to be an enemy who is even stronger than Whis himself. So, Is that really possible? Of course it is, because Beerus even said that himself. He said that there are other beings out there, you know, vastly stronger than any of them. Another question to be raised are we ever going to get to see Tarble? Are we ever going to see Tarble in the series? Are we going to have Jocko the Galactic Patrolman appear more? Are we going to get, you know, to see a little bit of a backstory of the original Super Saiyan God? Because remember, we really don't know what happened to the dude. Shenron pretty much said, yeah, he obtained the ability. The ability pretty much wore off and he disappeared. He never said death. He never said murder. He never died. He just simply vanished. Some people might suggest, hey, it's Bardock. That might be Broly. It's not going to be Broly. It's not going to be Bardock. I'm letting you know that right now. And, I mean, this new series could open up many doors for potential new movies even after the series. I mean, who wouldn't want that to happen? And again, this all varies on how many episodes we're going to get. For me, personally, I am predicting that we may get between either 150 and 200 episodes. Of course, I would love there to be 500 episodes, 1,000 episodes. At this point, it's very easy to do an anime show, especially with CGI, graphic design, all that kind of stuff. And of course, with Dragon Ball Z, they're going to have the highest budget possible to make that show look amazing, because as of right now, before Dragon Ball Z, the most highly anticipated and beloved anime is Attack on Titan. Anybody out there who's an anime fan loves Attack on Titan. Number one, because of the story. Number two, because of the overall animation design, the graphic effects. Attack on Titan is a very, very good anime. And with the new Dragon Ball Z series, we're going to get better visuals, better effects, more CGI. It's going to look a lot more crisp than anything you guys have ever seen before. If you guys thought that Revival of F, if you guys thought that Battle of Gods was good, just wait until this series comes out. And of course, it's only going to debut in Japan first in July, which means that we're going to have to wait for an English dub. So yes, guys, we're going to have to wait. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, we're getting a new series. Be happy of that. Even though I know some of you guys might be upset. Oh, I hate the Japanese version. I don't want to, have to read subtext. I mean, it's either read the subtext of the Japanese version or don't even watch it at all. That's just the bottom line. And not everybody's going to be a Dragon Ball Z fan. So for all of you out there that are going to hate on Dragon Ball Z, you can go on ahead and get hit by a truck. So anyways, what I think is going to happen is I do feel as if it's possible for Goku to fight Vegeta again. Perhaps maybe even Whis orders them to train against each other on their planet to sort out one another's weakness. And what I mean by that is Goku fights Vegeta to correct his flaws, and Vegeta fights Goku to correct his flaws and pretty much just beat the crap out of him. I mean, you guys saw that in Revival of F. If you go back and watch Revival of F, Vegeta beat the piss out of Goku in front of Frieza. Frieza was just standing there like, what the hell? And speaking of Frieza, they were pretty much reminiscing on him appearing. Now, how is that going to work? Why is Frieza going to appear in this series again? If it is after Fukatsu no F, why is he going to appear again? I mean, even if this is before Fukatsu no F, why is he going to appear again? I have no idea. I mean, as of this point, I firmly believe that Frieza is Akira Toriyama's favorite villain of all time. So if he does decide to throw him in there, hey, it is what it is. We can't complain as fans. We can only be happy for getting a new series. Does this mean that Gohan is going to be becoming a god? A lot of people talked about Gohan. Every single person and their mother spoke about Gohan and Piccolo. This raises a lot of questions, because how do we know that somewhere in a different reality there may not be a Namekian god, perhaps maybe a Saiyan god out there that is truly a deity? For me personally, I would love to see a Namekian god appear and then challenge Piccolo and then pretty much embarrass Piccolo in front of everybody, saying, wow, you yourself are a Namekian and you fall before my feet. You're an embarrassment to be a Namekian because you're so pitifully weak. And perhaps maybe even Piccolo has his moments. For Gohan, of course, he's going to be a dad. He's going to be, fathering Pan. But here's the thing. It's like, is he going to continue to get nerfed? Perhaps maybe there is a swerve coming with Akira Toriyama's new series. Perhaps maybe Gohan achieves a power even stronger than Goku and Vegeta. And for those of you out there that are going to talk about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, stop it. That is ridiculous. Although it sounds very cool, that ain't going to fly. I really doubt we're ever going to see a Super Saiyan God version of a Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 4. First of all, Super Saiyan 4, although it was Akira Toriyama's design, is not going to be featured in this anime. So Super Saiyan 4, let's pretend that never happened. Super Saiyan 3, Akira Toriyama made that perfectly clear. He said that he wants to take Super Saiyan 2 and 3 and completely abolish it because all they truly are power levels. So maybe Gohan becomes a god. Maybe he becomes something other than a Super Saiyan, maybe a Super Saiyan 3 if Akira Toriyama allows it. Perhaps even maybe there is a rogue god who just happens to appear before Goku and Vegeta even spot him, and perhaps maybe his first opponent is Gohan. And to piss Gohan even more, maybe he kills Videl. Maybe he kills Pan right in front of him. Can you imagine what that would do to a man to watch his daughter die before his very eyes? Can you imagine that scenario? A rogue deity appears, he causes havoc, Gohan tries to stop him, Gohan fails, the deity laughs in his face, the deity starts destroying stuff, the deity then kills his daughter. Gohan witnesses this before his very eyes, and similar to how he saw Android 16 get his head crushed, maybe he unleashes a brand new power. Maybe he becomes a god right there, and then Goku and Vegeta sense it, and they're like, whoa, what the hell is going on Earth? Gohan has incredible power. Like, what's going on here? So, I mean, needless to say, Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, they're not going to get major roles. They're going to be secondary, characters next to the primary ones. What I really want to know is if Whis is ever going to fight fully, if he's ever going to showcase his new power, if we're ever going to get to see new Kais, perhaps, the Supreme Kai of Time from Xenoverse, perhaps maybe other characters as well. Some of you guys right now may be talking about Demigra. Oh yeah, they might include Demigra and whatnot. Although that would be a very cool idea to have a demon god appear, and like that would be awesome to see, like a brand new god, the god of war, the god of demons, the god of rage, the god of, evil or good or whatever the case may be, and remember, I mean, Beerus isn't the only god of destruction that has that title in his name. There are other, gods out there that have that title in different universes, so maybe we're going to get to see the god of destruction from the first universe fight the god of destruction from the seventh universe. And some of you guys might be suggesting a universal world martial arts tournament, which would be very cool, but what would be the point of having that tournament even come about? If you're going to have an intergalactic, inter-universal, world martial arts tournament, what would be the point of having all these gods battle against each other? I mean, they have nothing to prove. They're all gods. Even though one may be stronger than the other, at the end of the day, they're all gods. What would be the point of that? You know what I'm saying? So the possibilities here are endless. Perhaps maybe we might get to see for the first time adult Gotenks. Akira Toriyama is keeping his eyes and ears to the ground. He is watching. He is listening. He knows. Akira Toriyama knows what we want. Akira Toriyama knows what we love. And perhaps maybe we're going to get what we want and get what we love. That even raises questions on future Trunks. Can you imagine if future Trunks came back for the first time in years, and he's like, hey guys, what's going on? I heard you guys stumbled upon a creature named Majin Buu. Yeah, I fought him in my timeline too, but I killed him. Hey, I heard you guys stumbled upon a deity named Beerus. Yeah, I came across him in my universe too. Perhaps maybe even future Trunks knows about things that, Goku, Vegeta don't even know about yet. Perhaps maybe even future Trunks becomes a Super Saiyan 3, for himself. Or perhaps maybe a god. Can you imagine that Super Saiyan God Trunks? Or maybe perhaps we have adult Trunks fight, future Trunks as a sparring session. Like, that would be awesome. Can you imagine if Trunks shows up and Trunks is like, wow, you're me from the past. You're an adult version of me from the past. It's really humbling to meet you, and I would love to test my abilities against you to see how strong I am against my, predecessor, my past self. I mean, that would be epic, man. Like, the possibilities here are endless, and I want to know your thoughts and your opinions about this. Again, these are only theories. These are only predictions. This is by no means confirmation. And again, I mean, I just want to say it's because of you guys that this is happening. If Battle of Gods and Revival of F never made any money, we would never have gotten a new series. At the end of the day, these are all corporations. These companies, all they care about is money. They care about our money, and we gave them our money, and look what happened. Now we're finally getting something out of it. We're getting a brand new show. That is amazing. Now, whether or not it's going to be 100 episodes, 150 episodes, 300 episodes, 400 episodes, needless to say, whatever happens in this series, be grateful for it. A lot of people weren't grateful for Dragon Ball GT for personal, reasons about, how Goku was a kid and how Vegeta was bitched out and how, Super 17 never made any sense and how Omega Shenron was pretty much a weak/strong villain compared to everybody else. I mean, who's to say that they might not even do a crossover? Dragon Ball Super meets Dragon Ball GT. God Goku and God Vegeta encounter Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That would be very interesting. It's like everybody looks at each other like, whoa, like, who are you? Like, you're me, but you're a god. And then Goku's like, wait a minute, but you're me, but you're a monkey, like a Super Saiyan monkey. Like, what's going on here? Like it'll be so cool to see. Although a crossover may not happen, and there are some people suggesting that this actually might have GT connections within it, and I really doubt they're ever going to reference GT in this. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the possible storylines. What would you guys like to see, and how many episodes do you guys think this anime is going to be? Just let me know in the comment section below. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit it up or like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more, because there are a lot more news and titles headed your way. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Long live Dragon Ball Z, now, today, and forever. And I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace, monkeys.